We're live.
No countdown or nothing. This is professional here. Just live, boom. No run in. Oh boy, this operation over here, boy. I'll tell you. Um, so when Doc pops back in, knock her, let her in, Leanne. But so hello everybody. Welcome back. Welcome back to another edition of Nothing But
Answers, answers, answers.
The place to come to get all the answers that you need. See, again, we have the answers to your questions. Now, what you do with the answers we give is up to you. Whatever happens, we're not responsible. So listen at your own peril. But anyway, let's get into it. Leanne, how are you doing? How was your week?
I'm doing good. It was hard.
Leanne, you'll see D is really talkative. See how she really expressed her week in a way that was brought us all in.
No, I had a good week.
Okay.
No, I didn't. It was okay. Work, all the other stuff, but we here now, and tomorrow we in the gym, aka we back to spoken word. We'll be in Penns Grove.
Things only advertising they get. I don't know if they get advertised anywhere else.
We'll be in Penns Grove at a spoken word event.
Seating of 6 maximum.
You're a hater. You're a hater.
There. So we have a co-host. Now she sings. She does it all. she definitely does.
A little bit of everything. I do a little bit.
Yes, a little bit. So how are you doing?
I am well. I mean, I'm down with love this weekend. I'm gonna be honest. I'm down with love for Valentine's Day.
Right.
But I was loving that post from earlier. I mean, I didn't have a groundhog on Groundhog's Day, so
you understand me?
How bad can you feel? You know what I mean? You can't win them all. I won't be a president on President's Day. I realize that.
Let's go. These are all real facts.
Listen, so I'm gonna be all right. I do, since we're doing shameless plugs tonight, I'm off for that. I'm at Cafe Natito tomorrow in Audubon. I am a singer and songwriter. And I just released an album called Solace. It's now out on all streaming platforms. I'll do some of the new stuff tomorrow, just staying busy. And that is literally my answer to Down with Love, is just to stay busy with the passions that I do have. And I'm thankful for the love that is shown to me otherwise.
Nice. So, when you perform, how long is the performance? Is it, and how many songs do you do? Tell us more about this performance.
So they're all pretty different, depending on the budget. That is the bottom line these days. Tomorrow is going to be 2 45-minute sets, actually. So tomorrow's a little bit of a beast, but it's fun. It's with a live band. I'll have a 3-piece band, and then I have 2 additional vocalists that'll be there with me. So we're gonna have a good time.
Wow. So 2 45-minute sets. So you're getting it in tomorrow.
Oh yes. For the lovers, not like myself. For the lovers.
Yeah, got you.
For all the groundhogs out there. Shout out to all the groundhogs out there.
Shout out to the groundhogs. Hey Doc, how are you going?
I'm okay. Sorry, I bailed on you guys last week.
It's okay.
I was out of town. Plus, I had some other stuff going on. I wouldn't have been much fun anyway.
Right. No. We understand that. We understand. So what's up with this week? Anything this week? Anybody want to start with anything this week? Anything?
I thought it was interesting, and I've only been hearing bits and pieces only on the radio when I'm in the car. this whole issue about taking care of family. Glorilla's sister, Glorilla the rapper's sister, had said something about she should be obligated to take care of them.
Right.
And I thought that was a very interesting point of view.
Right. Studrilla definitely was upset and felt that Glorilla should do more. And Studrilla came on and was really kicking her sister's back and talking about what she wasn't doing. But Glorilla did respond and had her mother on the phone, responded with her mother. And her mother was like, hey, she, sends me money every month. She pays my rent, this, that, or the next. And she said, before you go and say something about rent, I didn't want a house. She said, I'm older, right? Why get a house? I'm older, then you're stuck with something if I'm not here or you have to put me somewhere else. She said, I'm comfortable where I am. I'm well taken care of. And she said, Studrilla, they call her Studrilla, Glorilla's sister. They said that basically she borrowed money from the Studrilla is crazy, right? She borrowed money from the mom, gave her some of the money back, but still owes money. And it's just, she got money for the interview, and that's why she's basically doing it. So Glorilla actually is taken care of. So it's one of them things, you know what? You take care of who you take care of. And it's okay to take care of who you want to take care of.
Right. Yes.
And if you're not taking care of a person, Studrilla shows us why she's not getting taken care of.
How about it? I mean, if the way I look at it, I've been gaining a little bit of popularity lately, which is awesome. But for the first 5 years, I've been toiling away at this thing. I look out in the audience and see three faces and not recognize any of them. So it's, then it's hard to turn around and say, well, how come you're not supporting me when a lot of the people who have their hands out aren't supporting you when you're coming up either? So I feel like naturally, if it was somebody who was in her life and who she felt like she should take care of because they've shown loyalty, then it wouldn't even be a question. So that was my take on it. Like, blood alone should not be reason for you to be taking care of somebody once you come up. If that person's not rocking with you while you're building what you need to build, even if they're not able to contribute, like just being present, then you wouldn't have to look up, now that the person has made it and be like, well, where are you? Well, you should have been rocking with me. You should have been on my hip the whole time. And then it would have been no questions.
Yeah, listen, that's it. And another thing that I heard, they said at one point, I guess Glorilla was homeless or something like that. And kind of what Dee is saying is like, well, when she was homeless, where were you at? When she didn't have, where were you at? So now that you have, you're obligated to give. That's crazy. And we can't count other people's chips either. I can't count just because I think you're successful. I think you have money. I can't say how much you have to give. So it's crazy that people think you owe them something. I don't think we owe anybody necessarily anything. But you give back the ones you want to give back to.
Yes. And I agree with what she said is that a lot of times when you're coming up and you need support, it don't even be money. It just be like, come see me, or answer the phone when I'm calling you because I'm struggling with something. And you can't even get that from some people, but when the money start rolling in, that's when they like, oh, well, how come I can't get none of that? I couldn't even get you to answer the phone.
Share a flyer. Can you share a flyer sometime?
You know what I mean? When you make it, everybody becomes your day one when they get day 20s, day 30s.
Cut Pete. Come on, Cut Pete. No, thank you.
Yeah, right. Nah. It's insane. But speaking about music, what did you guys? Did anybody see the halftime show? What did you guys think about it? I heard a lot of hubbub about it. But what do you guys think?
I thought it was a nice concert, a little concert. I mean, I'm not really familiar with much of his music, and the first time, and don't start DMing me and all that kind of mess. First time I heard about him was when he did the record with Cardi B. I'm sorry. I'd never heard of him before. So, you know, I thought it was a nice little concert for me to get familiar with his music.
Right.
Yeah, likewise. I was not familiar with his music at all, but I felt like the production value was amazing. I feel like he worked his tail off from the start of the show to the finish. There was no let up. I thought all of the statements that he made were tasteful and well placed. Like it wasn't nothing like was blaring in your face and nothing to be offended by. Like I thought it was amazing. I mean, what was crazy to me is how many people of color struggled with the fact that the man wasn't speaking English. And my response was, well, we only speak in English because the Spanish didn't make it that far up here. Otherwise, we'd all be speaking the same thing anyway. Our one colonizer made it a little bit further. We can't be mad about that. The one colonized people is, you know, is shining tonight when another group of colonized people can't understand what they talk about. So I thought it was a great representation of their culture, and it was a good time for me. I did a little bit of twerking. My shoulders was working. What more can you ask for?
Right. I did a little salsa while
a little spice for your night.
Music is a language in itself, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Yes.
Music is an Yes, music is the language itself, right? And I feel like when people, especially Black people, we're talking about, we didn't understand it. I go to reggae parties all the time. Don't understand a word.
Not a single lick. You are so right.
A word. All on the river.
So right.
I don't know what they saying, but I am sweating. I am moving. I am dancing. It's a vibe.
And look, I can attest. You know I know how you
I've
dance.
Never said. Well, what are they saying?
I can attest. I see you dance. I know.
Right. It's never
right. No one is questioning what the lyrics are.
Stop. That to me is just a silly thing. And everybody who's been to the opera, when they sing in different languages, and it's so beautiful, and they're crying, and they don't know what it's saying, but the music elicits emotions in you. Right. The story, elicit emotions in you, and you may not know that language, but we know the language of love, of music, of happiness. We can feel that. So that to me was just really silly, the arguments people were making.
I'm gonna take it one step further. There's most modern hip hop artists, I don't understand what they're saying. I get a couple of words and we can feel, we feel what the general vibe is. Ain't talking about, the same thing. But anyway, but I don't understand what they're saying either. We rocking out to the vibe. So
absolutely. That's when we just make noises until the chorus.
You got it.
Right, yes.
Vibing out.
Yeah, you're right. That's a nonsense argument.
Yeah. It is. And it definitely is rooted to me in some type of hate. You're hating this experience for whatever reason. Because there's no way you could sit there, even if you just listen to the music, not felt that.
Right.
You know what I mean? Dance to the music. The words usually aren't even something I don't dance to words because that's weird, right? For the most part. You dance to the music, the vibe. That whole thing was a vibe. And like Dee said, it was so tastefully done. Even the things he was pointing out were so subtle. Right? They were so subtle. It wasn't in your face. It wasn't to the point where it was a bold, big statement where people could have latched on and said, well, no, it was so subtle. It just was perfect. It was something I feel could have been for everybody, but people just want to be.
Yeah, when it first came on, I thought that they were filming somewhere.
Right.
It didn't even seem like it was right there on the field. Yeah, it seemed. I said, "Oh, they're showing him like maybe right in the country somewhere."
Right.
Yeah,
but
beautiful.
That goes to show the thought process put into that. The decoration, the design. Like he really was like, I want to give you guys for this 13 minutes a show.
Right.
And like you said, that's what it was, a mini concert. And I knew not one word he said, but I was The music was loud. We were dancing, yelling, and I don't know what we. That's what we was all doing. So we. Hey, Lee. Lee Little.
Yeah.
Are you over there? Are you over there, boo loving?
No, I'm not.
Just let me know now, because I know I have to get around this, huh? You know, love is in the air, and I sent you a gas mask. We shouldn't even be on that time right now, okay? Shouldn't
What
we
do
be
you
on
want?
that time?
What do you want?
Want you to be present, okay? Tell him no for the next hour and a half. No, or tell them. I'm gonna put you out there.
Oh wow! Wow.
I'm gonna mess with somebody tomorrow, today. But yeah, that was crazy. That Bad Bunny was very interesting. So, well, speaking about the V-Day, how do you handle situationships on a day like tomorrow? If you got a situationship, how do people handle them? Leanne?
Handle what?
See?
I don't have none. I don't have none.
If you did,
I don't have
one.
nothing to handle.
No, we're saying it. That's she's trying to make us believe that. No, what would you do? How do you handle situationships? Like not you as you, but in general, if you have a situationship, and it's Valentine's Day, how do you handle it?
No, you don't celebrate Valentine's Day.
There you go.
Okay, tell them you don't celebrate Valentine's. That's one way to go. I can say our situation ends at holidays, right?
No, really. I think you just be honest and say, "Yo, I don't really like you like that. This ain't what you think it is."
Into that situation.
For real, the situation is over.
And these are the prices you have to pay, but it's okay. You kept it real.
I agree. Well, is there a time period in situationships that you have to now start adhering to some of these holidays? What do you think, Dick? Oh, she's frozen. Mm-hmm. Is it a time period we think? Like if you with somebody 6 months situationship, should you even say like?
Are you asking, is a situationship defined by a certain time period?
Well, no, you just been with, you had a situationship with somebody for about 6 months. Okay. And then within that 6 months, Valentine's Day happened in month, huh?
It's too long.
What's too long?
You should know what you're doing in 6 months.
You are a situationship. Situationship is the relationship.
Then we're not doing this. I'm sorry, no. What? I'm not doing a situationship for 6 months.
Why not?
It's too long.
What is too long? Because the situationship is clearly that.
The situationship, I don't want to be in a situationship for 6 months. I would rather either we gonna be something or we're not. I don't want to be in a situationship.
But you are something.
Too long to me.
You are something. You're a situationship. That's the label.
No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. At least I'm not.
So I think that.
I think if you over 3 months, then it's a wrap.
But this is a situationship. I think you have. If you're looking for something more to develop, I don't think you start out as a situationship.
No, that's not true.
Yeah, that's not true.
Wait a minute. So you think that all beginning relationships are situationships?
I didn't say all.
Not all.
But some.
No. If it's a situationship, that's what it is. Usually that doesn't develop into anything more. It could, but it doesn't, because I labeled you as a side joint. Well, one of the joints. You're not a main joint. You're a situation. If I was dating you for something more, it wouldn't be a situationship. It would be, we're dating. We're trying to see where this can go. To me. A situationship is just that. What do you think, D?
I agree. So I feel it's very hard once you have started out your communications that this is something casual and I have no intentions of it growing anywhere, which is what you would hope grown people are doing. You don't kind of fall into a situationship, you agree to one. If you are of the mindset that you want something more, then you kind of make that plain from the beginning of conversations. What happens a lot of times, unfortunately, is people will say they're okay with the thing that they're not really okay with. And then you end up in a situationship and now shown that's who you are to this other person. And it's very, very hard to change their idea of who you are at that point. And, it's tough though, because eventually we are feeling people. And if you're giving your energy to somebody, it is very, very hard to say, okay, we're just going to keep it casual for any long period of time. So that's why I think it's smart. If 3 months in, you've decided either you feel something and want it to be more, and or you feel something and therefore need it to not be more, then yeah, you make those changes, because anything more, you end up dangerous ground. A holiday's going to come up. And then what do? I can't even share a plate with you for 4th of July. Like,
so this is where the problems lie. Long as we were sharing that cat, I'm good. I didn't ask for anything else. So we could do this forever. You said 3 months. We could situationship like this forever. I'm not asking you ever to change. Now you ask me to change that when you start changing the rules, then that's when it becomes uncomfortable, and I may have to get away from you until I get bored again. Then I call you back because I know you. Because I know you're. I know I got you. So I'm coming back. I do feel like it's very difficult.
And that is one of the problems.
So, Leanne, that's what I'm saying. If you're going to go into it and you don't want it to be a situation, you got to say that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Because once you just start situation, and it's tough to stop it. It's tough for me to look at you different. Your situation. And it's usually when I'm bored or late at night. And situationships don't come with roses, flowers, or holidays. I'm just letting you know. Those are not usually
hardly a birthday wish. And it's not a judgment. That's, we all do. We all think we can, especially when the mood is right, when the light hit them right, you feel like, okay, maybe I can settle for this for a minute. Or maybe worse, you think you could try to prove yourself. But, 9 times out of 10, they've already decided who you are. If they think you'll accept that, then why should they apply any more effort or pressure?
Right. And again, once the contract is signed, like I told you, one time, I thought I could go get the contract, and she was like, "No, the contract was." So making me nothing else? No, it was nothing else. Ooh, damn! I thought she was going to change. Because the situation made me so good. Real good. More than
this is what I signed up for. What we need to change.
Right.
I like ring. So I get your ring. How do we make this official? Make what official? Your situation. I was one of her situations too. That even hurt more when I found out I was one of her situations. So I learned the hard way.
We all do.
So yeah, exactly. Sometimes we have to understand that. So situationships don't give Valentine's Day gifts. I think if you do give a situationship a Valentine's Day gift, it kind of murkies the water. It definitely leads that person. It leads them astray. So if you're having a situationship, you can't be nice.
Oh,
what
in the world? You can't even be a good person, huh?
No, because that means it starts feeling like a relationship to them. And they're not wrong if you start doing more relationship type things. You're already straddling the line. You're already straddling the line, right? So if I give you a gift,
a difference between being nice and doing relationship things.
I don't know. The other person who wants it to be more may not be able to separate the two.
So you feel like you're doing them a service by not giving them false hope. No false hope. That's
Right.
wild. You
And I
can't
gotta
not
save
even
me money.
not even a dollar store balloon. We can't even do
Right.
a wooden
Hey.
rose from Dollar Tree.
That dollar store balloon's like a pound of flesh. You don't want to give them that. That just gives them so much hope. That balloon meant so much to them. It was $1.
She
They
gonna
be
be
like, oh my
parked
God,
outside your house.
right over a balloon. Do you want to get killed over a balloon? I don't. So I'm gonna let them know. Done. You got to go home. Ain't no laying here.
Jeez,
Your Uber's outside, and
it's
I
a
can't
hard
even drop
life.
you off.
Wow, you're not even driving her home.
You can't give them hope. They might want to talk in the car, hold your hand or something. Nah, I'm like, yeah, the Uber's
Horrible. Horrible.
I'm doing this for us. Somebody that keep us on track.
Horrible.
Leanne, it's horrible as it should be, Leanne. What do you think?
Yeah, it's lines drawn in the sand. I can't be nice to you.
Can be.
Can't be nice to you. Sorry.
Think about it. If you guys are nice at a club or a place, a eatery, a bar, if somebody sends you a drink and you nicely accept it, you're that girl. You being nice and got
you got wiped up. Ain't even know it.
You didn't know you accepted a position. You got a man now. Over a drink.
I ain't even going front. That's true.
So then,
Following you around the club the rest of the night.
hey girl.
So what time you leaving? What time we leaving?
We taking 2 cars, or you gonna come with me? I was wondering.
Terrible. Can't be nice.
Well, this is what being nice does, right? When you're nice, sometimes that can be misconstrued as something more, right? You signed a contract by accepting that drink. Now, I don't know if they send you it. I haven't never did it before, so I don't know how it works. If I sent you a drink, do they send you another one, or do they send you the one? How does it work?
That's never happened to me before either. I can't speak to it.
It depends. Sometimes you might get 2 drinks. Sometimes you might get a bottle.
Oh, a bottle, you going home, definitely.
You spending the weekend.
Yeah. A bottle means you want
They
to
spend money.
You accepted the raw penis at that point. That's crazy. But this is why, this is why I feel like you can't accept things from people. Now, how about that? I was reading something, and I don't feel like pulling it out right now. But a guy was at work. He was he wanted to date his coworker. He said, "Is it okay to give?" They were kind of cool. They have text outside of work. There was a little flirting going on, and he wanted to know, was it okay to give her a little Valentine's Day gift at work? A little Valentine at work.
At work?
At work, yes.
No.
Put a little something on her desk. Here's some chocolate. Bam, 4-piece dollar store and a balloon.
No.
$2. No? Okay, no.
Catch her on the way to the car. Or, text about it. See where he can drop it off. Not in the workplace. No. Because that real thing might be in the workplace. Like what?
Yeah, so I'm gonna say don't follow anybody to their car.
Not okay. Maybe not follow her to her car. If they're I'm just saying, like if they're texting each other, text her, "Hey, I got a little something for you, and let's meet up or whatever." And that's why I say at the car, because that might not even be away from the workplace. This really might be my flirtation at the
Right.
water
cooler.
Yeah, don't give me nothing. Like, we not together.
No.
You know what? Now thinking about it, you know what he probably was doing? He probably was kind of showing other people that this is me.
Yeah.
Right? That's what I feel like. If I'm doing this at work, I want people to see it. I'm leaving it back on your desk.
That's scary.
Unless he does it anonymously.
Oh, well, then I'm taking credit for it. Thank you. I hear a girl work to I don't know who left this on my desk. I did. Valentine's Day. Thank you for the silence.
No, but people do that though. That's scary. There are There have been men in my past who have picked me out of a crowd. We've never even had conversation before, and would tell other people, "Don't talk to her. That's me." Like we've never even spoken before. How? What? And let the rumor carry. Like I don't even know who you are. Why are you telling people that we have a connection, let alone a commitment? Like, get out of here.
Yes.
He's throwing around a lot of C words. I see connection, commitment, committed.
No, because that's literally how he was talking. Like that's mine. Like, you want to say hello first? Can you at least say hi? Find out what my voice sounds like.
I do have like a respect for women and what they go through by hearing some of these stories that that you guys have to deal with. Nobody's never sent me a drink, so I don't know what that feels like. Why I left a gift on my desk. I don't know. But yeah, it has to be tough to do that. But I would say, leave that stuff alone at work. Plus, you don't want it to go bad. She'd be like, "Who gave me this? I don't want this." Embarrassing.
Throw it in the trash.
Right. She don't even throw it. She shoots like a basketball, like everybody.
That would hurt.
That's what you gotta leave stuff alone. Some things you can't do. And if that work, like I said, do it. If you are texting outside of work, do it like Dee said, do it away from work. Right? Do it away from work. But if you are dating someone, how long into the dating do you even do like these holidays? How if I just met you in the beginning of February, do we do Valentine?
No.
Okay. Are we sure?
Yeah.
My answer would be no, but I would be wondering if she's upset because she didn't get anything.
She shouldn't be. I just met you.
Some would be though.
And that's how I feel, Doc. I feel like I can see people being like, it's been 2 weeks and this is what I get, nothing. I could see it being a problem. So I don't know, but I'm with you, Leanne. I don't think we should. Now, how long should you be with someone before you start to incorporate them into holidays?
I don't know.
I mean, I might send you a meme. Okay, good.
I was gonna say, I think it depends on the relationship. I mean, I've seen couples who were talking about marriage after 6 months. So
okay.
It depends on the how fast the relationship is moving and how they feel about each other.
But Doc, I've seen people talk about marriage and still never met somebody's parents.
Oh yeah, yes.
I see people talk about marriage and never been on vacation together. Like you're talking about it, but other things are not. I mean, so you may been talking about it, but like I said, you still ain't celebrating holidays together.
And I've seen people get married without that stuff either.
Right.
And it's about some of it is about what you value too. Because if you're not close with your family, you don't care if they meet the person you're about to marry.
Very true.
Right.
Very true.
Right.
And I think that goes as far as the celebrations go too. Some people are just naturally very expressive, very generous. It might be their love language, where giving them a balloon and a piece of candy is not gonna break the bank, but it makes them feel that much better because they like to give. I'm not even saying as far as receiving. I'm saying people who like to give things. So I think it again comes down to the communication level, and don't commit to somebody who doesn't see the value in holidays or celebrations at all. If you're somebody who sees that as very important, because it's going to be a long life in general.
For real.
So.
And it was very interesting because we did ask that question in the group. I think Ruth asked it if could you date a man who did not celebrate holidays like Valentine's Day? And a lot of women were like, no. And I'm like, well, you lonely.
You know what?
I mean,
you know what?
you want to be reminded to be loved. Whole 10 holidays. You want to be loved for 10 days. But what we about to say, Doc, it's interesting. I don't know. I just don't think that should be a prerequisite. holidays.
Yeah, I was gonna say I agree with D. If that's not what you care about, you should be with somebody who doesn't care about that, because it's gonna be a struggle every holiday.
Right.
It's gonna be a struggle.
Right. Ruth said hell to the no. Yeah, I mean,
people who are, who don't care about that stuff, and then I see people who you talk to them like, he better get me something or she better do something. I don't really care about that stuff.
Right.
I want to see how you feel about me all year round.
Right.
And it doesn't have to double or triple up for one day.
Right. Absolutely.
How do you feel about me on Thursday is what I need to know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? next Wednesday, how you feel about me? Like, I don't care about this day when you are so-called told to do things, but I need you every day. And Doc, I like what you said, Doc. You don't have to double up on any days, because I actually already know how you feel. Shouldn't we go there? What do you think, Leanne?
I'm pretty sure I've already addressed this, but I don't
like her tone. I don't like her tone at all.
Is she typing a corporate email as previously stated? She referred to previous email.
All right, I just asked a question. Sorry.
No, it's not my thing. I don't think you need to have to celebrate these so-called holidays that other people deem as a holiday.
Right.
It doesn't move me. Your actions throughout a year, a month, a week will show me what I need to know, not what you can do and show up on one day.
Right.
Yeah, I was just at a fancy restaurant last night. I'm sure we paid less than what they're gonna be paying tomorrow.
Right.
And the line
it's not a smart holiday, to be honest. Like Doc just pointed out, it's not a smart holiday. You're gonna pay triple for the same coochie you've been getting all year. What are we doing here? It's gonna be the same on Sunday. Like,
and the reality is, if it's your partner and you actually live with them, you want them to put that money somewhere else. You don't need to triple how much they're going to pay for a bracelet.
Right. Another bracelet, because it's one every year. Like, what? It's like, cool. I want to see how fast you show up when my tire's flat on Thursday.
That part.
You know what I mean? That's what I need to know. I don't need to know that you can plan a day for people to tell you to love me. I'm cool on that. Like I said, and it's not even smart to pay more for something. Like I think roses right now are like $80. You can get them for $10 in function. Why would you give me? I'm like, you dummy. Why would you do this? What's our money? You know what? Next Saturday, get me the roses for $10. I respect that. But but everybody needs something different. So if you need someone to tell you your person to love you, happy Valentine's Day. But the rest of us, cool. I mean, if you do something, cool. If you don't, cool, because there's more days in the year. I think we have to stop being so conditioned to do things. Like it's almost you're conditioned to respond to these stimulus. It's like Pavlovian almost. People are really struggling today. Like I didn't get anything. I gotta get something. It's not coming in time. Like they're really, hustling and busting.
Yes.
The same girl. You didn't even like her on Monday because you was arguing. You wasn't even cool on Monday because it was an argument. Now on Saturday it's like nothing. Come on, stop it.
No, you're right. Some people take it very seriously, and not for nothing, their partner is probably the one that takes it very seriously as well, and that adds pressure.
Right. And we're not supposed to add pressure to each other's lives. We're supposed to release
pressure plus pipes.
I was thinking it, Lee.
And it's the problem. My pipes be busted on a regular basis. Why I gotta have extra pressure to bust it on this day?
We're not calling them out. You're not inviting nobody over to do that for you. No, thank you.
Come on, man. So, think about that. Cardi B and the Bull look like they broke up.
What?
Yeah, it looked like they broke up. And I think they right after the Super Bowl, they officially, because he brought another girl to the Super Bowl.
Right. His other baby mama.
Get out.
But right, it was another baby, one of his other baby mothers he brought to the Super Bowl.
Wow.
And she was down on the field, down close to the field where only, you had to get special passes to get to. And, first thing she did was post like, I'm here, knowing Cardi was going to be there. Because
how would he think Cardi would let that fly?
Well, this the thing. Can you be upset with him for what he's doing?
I'm not saying I could,
Because
but I'm just saying, how do he think Cardi B would let that fly?
But why would he care what he thinks? Because he does the same thing to all the women. Cardi B's not special. That's what we're learning. So if this man
coming down to,
well, that's my thing. So if somebody is a certain way, can anyone be mad for them to do what they've been doing? Right? Can we even be like, did we see this coming for Cardi? Did we think he was going to change for her? Like, what did we think? This man, from my understanding, in the locker room, they asked all his teammates, who would be the person in your locker rooms that you wouldn't want to date, a friend or a sister or something like that? And they all said, that man. Yes. So didn't he have like 3 babies this year? Or something like that? Got 3 girls pregnant or something?
Right.
I know he has several baby mothers.
Several newborns. Yeah, several newborns.
Wow.
Yeah.
Amazing.
And then I think got some type of charge. Not exactly what it is. I know he had a charge right for the Super Bowl. He got charged for something with a woman.
What?
Yeah. Goodness
gracious.
So my question, I don't understand why or how Cardi got him. Well, obviously he must got the gift of gab because he's taking them all down. Mm-hmm. But why would she get into something like that? Was newly divorced, not even divorced at the time, but newly separated, got pregnant by this man, and now you have a child. He has 19 other kids. Like, you didn't expect this to happen. Come on, man. Is this okay? Can we be mad at him?
I would say it's probably expected.
Right.
And no, we can't be mad because we've seen it coming. But do we know,
right?
Like you said, if he got the gift of gab, then what is he saying? Is he saying he's going to change? Even though because we know that even though we see behaviors, a lot of times if you care about somebody, you want to believe that they're going to change.
Right.
You want to believe that they didn't do what everybody said they did.
I mean,
agreed.
Google is a powerful thing. I don't know.
Listen, especially with high profile. So there might be somebody at the local bar that got the gift of gab. He could get over because you can't see. Like, this man is living out loud that he doesn't care one way or another about women, and doesn't even really honestly care about his health because he's letting loose in whosoever will. All these babies, like.
Listen.
That would have been my first pause. Like, nah, dude, you don't even know how to wrap it up. Like, what is there for us to talk about?
Yeah, I'm confused. I don't know. We knew it was going to go this way. I just don't understand how she would get herself into the situation. What's up, Vaughn?
Yo, what's up, y'all? What's going on?
Good, man. Good, man. How you feeling?
I'm good, man. I'm good.
Okay.
I mean, I do feel sorry for her, though, because it's in the public's eye like it is. And there was pressure because we as women feel like, okay, if anybody can change a man, it's going to be somebody like Cardi. You know, she got it all together. She rich, she powerful, she making moves. If anybody can get a man and keep a man, it's going to be her.
Has she made a statement?
No.
Wait. Has she made a statement
I mean, I
Hey,
think the
Maria.
thing was removing him from socials.
Okay.
Yeah.
And,
First thing
and,
they
are,
delete.
and are we even correct that she cares? Because having a baby by somebody doesn't necessarily mean you care about changing who they are.
Oh, remember, she was my man. At one point, she was
Yeah.
all my man. Yeah, she said
Stepmom and
They at one point it looked like for about a week and a half it was just them.
Oh, a week and a half.
It was like a strong week and a half. They were like,
that might just been a good week,
somewhere around that 10th day, you got that itch.
So this relationship was all good days. You feel me? They both have money. They don't have anything to do. They're traveling. So
right.
it was a whole. It was just like a genie. Like they had wishes to do whatever they wanted. But then when they probably became to who they really are, the real people, they probably realized they didn't like each other, or they didn't connect, or whatever the case may be. Something had happened because she said that they had broken up before the Super Bowl, but she didn't want to say anything because it was his day of the Super Bowl, yada yada yada. So, which probably makes sense is why he had the other woman there, because they probably weren't together, and he was bringing in another John who, if I'm correct, she had something to do with Cardi's baby dad. Like it was his ex that had an abortion who was supposed to be pregnant at one point. It's just messy.
Crazy.
Maria's back, y'all. So yeah, it's a lot. But I'm wondering, why do we think we can change people? Right? Why do we think we can change people? And people say they're changing. What are we going for? Before you go too far, you should do some things to ensure that the change is there. The burden of proof would be on them to prove they're different, not for me just to believe they're different.
Mm-hmm.
And it goes to show, like she was saying, women thought because Cardi had herself together, she made way more money, she was more successful, bigger name, that meant something. But he showed her it didn't.
Question though, does Cardi really show like she's together?
Like, they did it because she's a boss chick. She's a boss chick, Vaughn. They said she's a boss chick.
Yeah, that right there disqualifies that statement alone. Cardi don't have herself together for nothing. She wild.
Yeah, and what we see the fruits of it.
But you do the comparison, like everybody talked about, like you left your husband, right? Who did try to work it out with you. He was wrong. You tried to work it out to go get the exact worst version of your husband. So how does she have it together? She didn't have it together from the store. She made the worst decision. She's still married, and she has a baby by somebody else. You know that Offset can claim that child because she's still married.
Yeah, none of that matters. Listen.
What you mean?
It doesn't matter if he can claim the child or not. That's irrelevant. What I'm saying is, Cardi is a woman who fell into doing what some regular women do. She's just doing it on a bigger stage in front of a lot more people who think because she has this status and because she has all these things that she's not susceptible to somebody speaking lovely into her ear while she's vulnerable, going through it with a dude that ain't shit, who another dude comes in who thinks he couldn't change her, yada yada yada, run game on her, and she basically fell for it. And it's unfortunate that she fell for it on a big, large scale in front of a whole bunch of people. Right. Now, is anything that she did, quote unquote, right? No, but it's real.
Mhm.
This shit happen every day to normal people on a regular basis. So let's not sit here and act like, oh, it's Cardi B. It should have been something different. No, it is what it is. She got game ran on her like anybody else, but she got game ran on her because she was with an ain't shit nigga who played her and cheated on her several times over. And for you to say, oh, after he cheated and fucked around all these other times, that when he comes down towards the end and he said, oh, I want to work it out, she's supposed to what? Try to work it out with you? No. Get the fuck on. I can go to another nigga who's just as worth, and that's fine too. It is. It's real. Let's stop acting like this ain't real and this ain't something that happens all the time.
Right.
You know what happens all the time? The dude show you exactly who he is, and you still go forward with it, which is what she did.
Nigga, I just said it.
I agree.
So we're agreeing. What we're saying is that if it happens all the time, it shouldn't happen all the time, right? We need to make better decisions, and that's what I'm saying. If you see something, why would we? And men or women, why would we go into a bear's trap? Like this, she went, like you said, she went from
bear
one.
got honey.
And I think Lee makes a very, very important point that oftentimes when you're vulnerable and that right one come along, you know, it fulfills a psychological need.
It does.
And that can happen to anybody.
Does that vulnerability work both ways? Could Offset said, this person came when I was vulnerable, and this is why I did what I did. Will we have the same compassion for him if that was what his excuse was?
If she stepped out on him, absolutely.
Huh?
Absolutely. If she stepped out on him, absolutely.
Well, I know she did cheat. I don't know when, but I'm not even talking about that. I'm just talking about in general. So this only counts if someone cheats on someone first.
Yeah.
So if you're hurt, okay. Hey, fellas, pay attention. This is where we get to the nonsense. So, hey, this is why some people make the same mistakes over and over again. So the excuse can be if someone hurts you, that if you're vulnerable, you could go make an even worse mistake and be kind of like, well, what really was it? It was because
absolutely charge it to the game.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay. All right. I don't even know what to say to this because it's no, it's not okay. It's not charged.
Wait a minute. Hold up. Wait a minute.
Go ahead.
Let me apologize to Vaughn. Vaughn, I apologize to you because I was hyped and I was on one. And I just realized, you know, I was very loud and boisterous and a little hostile towards you. And I apologize for that. Seriously, my bad.
No problem. Thank you.
That's beautiful.
Thank you.
We need more of that in the world. We need more of that in the world.
Yes.
We do. It rarely happens where a woman admits that she's wrong.
Oh, come on, here you go.
Oh, when people admit and find a way to communicate. Anyway, never mind. We don't need no more of that. That was more than enough. That was Valentine's Day love. That's all it takes. Once a year. That's what you get. Once a year.
It's again. So it's very interesting, but I don't want to. I don't think it's any excuse. Because we talked about on the show many times before moving on, healing yourself. So I don't want to put it out there like it's an excuse that's acceptable to go out there and make this terrible, because she made a terrible mistake. It wasn't like she found a guy that was decent and it turned out to be bad. She went and found the bad guy and it turned out to be bad.
Worse.
Like it wasn't. Wrong, right. It was worse. So it'd be different if she just found a guy, he played her, right? Or he whatever case may be. But this case, you went out and picked the worst thing you could find. Like the worst thing. And everything that glitters just leaves you pregnant. That's what it seems like.
Right.
So she's she's pregnant by a guy who's now just disrespecting her out in public. I can't say nothing about Offset. I don't know much about the relationship with Offset. I'm not versed in that. I'm just saying what this guy doing now is crazy. You bring another woman to the Super Bowl knowing that you guys didn't really break up in public yet.
Right.
That's showing I don't respect you. Like, I don't respect you in the, you know, and people are going to talk because we're stars. People are going, this is going to pick up traction. This other young lady I bred, like, did he do it? I think he did it too. Put it in her face. Kind of like Offset did with his new girls. Put it in her face. So I don't know if the couple months she had of bliss are okay for what's going to what she's got to now reap, you know, from what she sowed.
That's wild.
And I know that, you know, sometimes after a breakup, people say that they might need something different than what they had. And to other on the outside looking in, people might be like, oh, that's worse than what you had. But it might have been just what you needed at the time. And but sometimes that becomes a problem when you get caught up in the worst thing.
Right. Listen, you're Cardi B. Plan B? Easily afterwards. I mean, there's things that could have prevented it from getting here if it was
unless she wanted another baby. And that was the goal. I mean, come on, Daryl. We know people like that as well.
We do, but my thing would have been, I just went back. She could have went back to old bull. He said he would have came.
Yeah. No, you couldn't. No, she couldn't.
Yeah, that's tough. Yeah, 3 kids. Now you have 4, and another person who has 19 other kids.
I mean, she can afford to take care of the baby by herself, though. I mean, when it comes down to it, I read the drivers for her children are making upwards of $60,000 a year, let alone her nanny staff, and it is a staff of them that makes 6 figures. I mean, I was applying myself. Shoot, I make a good nanny. She has the money that the children will be well taken care of. Now, you can't buy a father, the natural father, but you know, father figures will pop up, especially for who she is. She probably gotta send them away. So in that aspect, it's not the same as, you know, anybody just going out and having money. She's not hard up.
Money before the divorce. She got the money before the divorce. Divorce still has to go through, and you gotta see what then happens, because she the one with the bag.
Well, let's take it off of money, right? Let's take it because money's cool, right? So we can financially take care of the children. We talk about this with like Nick Cannon, Cam Newton, where 2 things. These kids are going to have a lot of people in and out of their lives, which increases the chance of negative things happening to them, right? You have all these hands on them. So now you're putting them in situations where they are susceptible to a lot of different things. Not only are they going to have a thing where it's hard for them to bond to people, because I don't know how long people are going to be in their life, this person. I don't know what that looks like for this child. So for the child's development, it's not really a good thing. It's not really great for the child's development to be in situations like these. So ideally, if I had money, I wouldn't want to be in a situation like this where, you know, whoever's coming around and Bull met the kids. He was around the kids already. You don't know nothing about this dude. So it shows a lot of bad decision making. I think the judges should just take the kids from all of them. That's what I think.
You adopting them? Who's taking care of these babies?
Well, a lot of people are.
No, I understand if they take them though, where they going?
I would say, I don't know whose phone it is. I just don't seem like a stable environment. You know, none of this sounds like a stable environment that you want to raise kids in. So, and if Cardi wanted a big family, okay, I guess even her, just pick a better person. You know what I mean? With all his kids that he has, she might, you know, once you start getting down to the 9th, 10th, 12th kid, they start looking different and sounding different. They may come with different things because of the, you know, I don't know. It doesn't make sense. And it's so public too. That's the other thing. This is very public.
The public of it is crazy.
Because think about like Nick Cannon and Right, Nick Cannon and then the guys who are doing it, we don't really know the women, so it's not as much scrutiny because you don't see them. These are both two big. He was in the Super Bowl, you know what I mean. So they're two big personalities, and it just allows a lot of people into the relationships, and that makes it tough. That makes it tough. I don't know. Before you want to put something up, Leanne, before you, Bob? And while she's doing that, should men be given Valentine's Day gifts?
What? Should men be giving them or giving them?
Giving them.
Receive.
Yes.
Yeah, because that's what you do as a couple. Both people should get gifts.
If that's what you do as a couple, you should give him a gift.
Yes.
Wow, that's interesting.
Then we just say that if you have a partner that's not into that, then you need to be with somebody that's not into that.
I would say if you expect it, you should be giving it.
I think that's fair. I do. I think that's fair. Even if you're not able to give in the same capacity. I'm somebody who's always wanted to reciprocate what's given.
Right.
I might not have the means to give exactly what someone else is able to give, but I'm also going to make a similar sacrifice, if not greater. But that's one of my love languages. So it's not even limited to a Valentine's Day gift. Like
Right.
But I definitely have given Valentine's Day gifts to someone I've cared about.
Right. And I don't think in most any gift that I want to receive, it's not about a dollar amount. It's usually about the thought behind it. So if someone ever gave me something, it's always about the thought. Like if you gave me a Rolex, I would be like, okay, thanks. You know what I mean? But if you gave me a Snickers, I'm like, oh, you remember?
Right. Exactly.
You know, it's about the thought of said gift that moves me, to be honest. So I'm not a big gift person, but I like. All right, here we go. Men are intimidated by me. Here we go.
Most men that I've dated are intimidated by my strong will. I don't feel that way. It's been known. Clearly, I'm not with them. I'm happier by myself.
We had a lot of women on this couch.
Yeah.
And we had a lot of conversations with women.
Yeah.
And the women that keep trying to convince the world that they're strong and a man can't handle them, you're just unpleasant. You're not good to be around. You don't make for a good partner. You're trying to disguise it behind, I'm just a strong woman. That's why he can know. You're just unpleasant and nobody wants to be in a relationship. You don't know how to make a successful relationship last. You think the relationship is all about you, yourself.
You know what they call that? A bitch.
Oh.
Most men that
Hey, Vaughn, what you think? Maria said men also get just because gifts.
I couldn't hear it. Went in and out on me. I couldn't hear it all the way.
Gotcha.
So I got to do.
Yeah, can you what was it again? You playing spades over there? It was kind of hell. He's buying something. He over there buying gifts right now. Talking about he ain't do it. I don't get no gifts from nobody. Yeah, let me get them roses. Oh shit, it ain't on mute.
Let's talk about, bro.
They got them right at the gas station, Vaughn. You better hurry up.
Nah, man.
CVS got some nice ones. And they open 24 hours.
Nah. Y'all tripping.
What did the woman say? That she was too strong for a man? What she said?
Right. That's why she don't have a man, because she's strong. Men are intimidated by her.
Yeah.
Not because she's unpleasant or unwilling to bend in the relationship.
Right. Strong, independent woman.
That's just a turn off. Like, I'm not trying to wrestle you. Good.
Yeah. Well, if you're strong and independent, isn't that independent single?
Yeah. Independent means single, bro.
As long as I'm sorry. I'm sorry. All that. Shout out to all the independent, strong women. Keep it up. Yeah, they're buying their own Valentine's gifts right now.
We buy them for ourselves. Why is that so funny? I done bought myself many chocolate. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yes.
There you go.
Flowers
So,
and rose on the table.
I don't know why two things can't be true at the same time.
Hey,
You can be strong and independent and a good partner.
Yes.
How you gonna do that?
Because I'm strong. Listen, I'm strong and independent because I don't have no choice. I have made choices in my life. Honestly, I've made choices in my life that have led me to a point where I am a single mom. I have to make strong, independent choices on a day-to-day basis because nobody's going to do it for me.
Right.
If I had my way, I would love to have somebody to share life. I'm not even going to say share responsibilities for, because I've figured out how to do what I have to do on my own, but just to share life with, to share experiences with. So I'm strong and independent, but not by election. Seriously.
Right. What do you think, Leanne?
I mean, I agree with what Doc said. You can be two things at once.
So, do you think that after you've been this strong, independent person for a certain amount of time, can you just turn it off if you do get into a relationship?
Well, you don't lose that femininity. It don't disappear. Some women never had it.
Said the woman.
It don't just disappear.
Said the woman. Vaughn.
Well, look, I didn't get married until I was 38. And I had been a strong, independent woman and a single mom for 14 years before I got married.
Okay.
And my husband will tell you, I'm a great partner. I let him lead when it's appropriate, when he wants to. Let is a wrong word, so don't beat me.
Hey, baby, you got this one.
Don't beat me over the head with that. It's just how I'm expressing it. But we are partners.
Okay.
We are partners.
Right.
And he has his strengths. I have my strengths. He has his challenging areas, and I have mine. And then we complement those.
That's a beautiful thing.
I would say you're very healthy and different and not the norm. That's what I would say.
You said it's not the norm?
Doc is not the norm. I think she's healthy, and I think that's not the norm.
But what makes why is healthy not, what makes you think the healthy is not the norm? Because it's not what's screaming all the time.
I can speak anecdotally from what I saw. I can't speak for the whole. So I'm speaking anecdotally from what I see. A lot of times it's hard for people to turn that off. Right.
AKA he wrong and he just don't want to say it.
They're always right. Vaughn, can what do you think? Are you anecdotally, do you see where the strong, independent woman can come in and now not be as strong and independent anymore?
I don't know. Hold on. Say that again.
I said before you answer, two anecdotes don't make it right.
So he's almost. I don't know how. Because it's a learned behavior. Because you've had to do it for so long. You have to learn how not to be single. You have to learn how to operate as a team. So you could do it, but I think it's going to be a transition period until it actually makes sense for you, for both of y'all.
Maria,
any couple that come together past the age of 25, if you come together to be a couple, you have to make that transition from being two single people used to doing things on their own.
Hence the way the relationships are not working. People are not getting married. Divorce is up because I don't think you can navigate that. Now we're together. And how do we become a team? How do we make this a partnership? And I don't think for real fast Ron, I don't think it's just men. I mean, just women as well. I think men also have the same issues by being alone so long, and then trying to bring somebody into that now relationship that you've been single for 15 years. Now you got to bring someone else in. It's very difficult to shed what you've been conditioned to.
Mhm.
You know, that's difficult. It's
100%.
turn off your independence life circumstances, but with a strong man entering in, she may be willing to pull down some walls. And she said, right on, Vaughn. Maria said that.
Okay,
right on,
yes.
I see too many times I'm doing this. I'm meeting and we start doing this because they want to pull their penis out and it's supposed to be bigger than mine.
Bro, I said that to a girl.
Yeah.
I said that I got in an argument with a girl. I'm like, yo, I'm telling you, mine's bigger than yours. Stop.
Right.
I had this for a long, long time, lady.
Yeah. I said it too, and she said it's not bigger, and I had it. Okay. I agree.
Okay. And that's the end of it right there. Chop.
I'm gone. I'm out. Again, it's very difficult because people are living alone by themselves longer now. And then when you bring just bringing somebody else or you going into someone else's home, it's very difficult to give up the way you're doing things for X amount of time. Right?
Yeah.
So if people are getting married later, that means if you're getting married in your 40s and you had 40 years of doing it your way and someone else going to come in and say, this is Burger King, we're going to do it my way, it doesn't work. It doesn't. It's really different. I mean, even as far as how the trash can is faced, it should be facing the sun.
Yes. I mean, I don't know how many arguments I've heard couples get into over the toilet paper roll. Over or under?
These things become real life problems.
Yes.
That's my favorite cup. You know it's my favorite cup. I done told you, why you keep touching it? Little things like that become real problems when now you have to combine and try to now figure out how can I make room for them, but also keep some of my anonymity, some of my things that I want, right? I don't want to lose everything. It's my house, especially if they move in your house. Hey, baby, you move to my house. my old head got married in his 40s. He's 60 something now, but him and his wife have kept their separate houses. They be together a lot, but they both have separate houses, like they'll alternate between the houses. That's the only way it worked. They've been married for 20 years. Yeah, so, you work. You have a separate house. We have separate relationships. I'm just letting you know. Just know, call before you come. I don't want anybody to be fighting. Yeah, I can't have a separate house or separate rooms. I'm not even with separate rooms. I don't believe in that. How about you guys? Separate rooms, cool for you guys? You different strokes. Different strokes for different folks. Whatever make it work.
And different strokes for different seasons of a relationship.
Very true.
If I move out the room, I don't like you. I'm just gonna put it out there right now. Yeah, I'm gonna go down the hall. That means I don't like you anymore. Hopefully, I come back to like you again, but more than likely, I don't like you.
That's the first time.
Yeah. I'm letting you know because I want to be with you. That's part of the recharging of the relationship. Sometimes sleeping at night because maybe that's the only time you guys kind of have quiet together. If you have a busy, bustling life. So if you remove that, you're the neighbor that I don't like. You know, so I can't. It's not for me. Like you gotta know it's not for you, right? It wouldn't be for you. Even if she moved out, I would say she didn't like me, and it may not be true, but I'm gonna feel like you don't like me anymore. Yeah, I would feel you don't like me. This is over, and we might as well. I just want to go down the hall. No, it's over. You don't like me, so I'll let you know if you say
it's over.
Different room. You don't like me. You want to sleep on the couch one night. You don't like me. You fell asleep on the couch by mistake. You don't like me. See, these things can't happen.
It's not. Sheesh.
I have issues.
No space at all.
None.
Right. How could you sleep without me? What you mean? How you fall asleep without anyway? I wasn't there.
Right.
If I was at work and I found out you took a nap, you don't like me. I can't even go sleep. You don't like me. I personally can't.
She can't even take naps, though. She can't even take naps.
Not alone. This is our thing.
Wow.
Right? Once you start doing things on your own, you want to go nap on your own.
You're independent. Look at you, strong and independent. You cannot be in no relationship with me.
Right. You broke up with me by taking a nap. A nap equals breakup. Like, none of that is okay. You know, none of that is okay. So, yeah. And so what is something that we've learned the hard way in a relationship? That was a question I seen. I thought it was pretty good. What is something you learned the hard way in a relationship?
I need therapy. I need to sit down with Doc. That's what I learned. Like, I gotta get it together. It's hard in these streets. It's dangerous out here.
Right.
I think.
Go ahead, Mom.
Seriously, communicating. I'm not a person like huh?
That wasn't serious.
Look, I was communicating. I don't know. Remember we had this conversation before about how you communicate with people, or if you're communicating the way that they want, blah blah, all of that. Not blah blah blah, but so on and so on. I think that's one of the things I learned.
I think for me, I've learned the hard way that I am a product of my environment. And no matter what I saw my people go through and what I think that I've overcome and been healed from, every once in a while, what I think I know, like just like we left about not being able to take naps, it's real though. Perception is reality. And our perception is a lot more deeply rooted in what we experienced when we were growing up. And if you don't really address those things and be aware in your daily communication in the way that you view the world, then a lot of times you end up taking out people that you really do care about.
I learned the hard way that I don't know. Getting clarity. Maria said, getting clarity. What did I learn the hard way? I don't know what I learned the hard way. I don't know. Doc, anything? I gotta think. I don't know. What I learned the hard way. I learned that as good as I think I am in my head, I'm probably not that good in real life.
That's everybody.
Okay, that's fair. That's very fair, Dan.
I thought I had S on my chest, and I don't. I learned that how good women can fake.
Oh my God!
I learned that. So. Maria, I've learned the hard way that you can't trust what you see all the time. You can't trust Maria. You can't trust what you see all the time.
Oh.
Yes, that's a good one. Today, that's a real good one because you know with people and filters and catfishing, a lot of times you may see something online or see a picture and that picture looks nothing like the person. You know, and other things, Spanx and things like that hide the body, right? So they think they look at something it doesn't. I learned the magic of Spanx. And body shapers.
Bruh.
Body shapers. You know.
Yeah, fire highs. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, ha ha. I got you.
That's exactly what it is. Got you.
But no, it is. It's a very dishonest world today. You can't trust anything you see, even with AI. Some of these videos look very real. It's
so crazy.
And what's fake today?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, how many times people go, "Oh, you see that video? That was great," and I'm like, "That was AI."
Mm-hmm.
And I think they need to be. I think they need to say, "This is AI."
Yeah,
and
I agree with that.
Yeah. Everything. It's a crazy what you can make people do.
Mm-hmm.
You can make people do things that they didn't do, and it looks real.
Yeah.
So I think they have to start doing. I think it can get people in trouble.
Yeah.
Right. You lose your work season. You get fired. By the time they figure out it wasn't you, your house because you were out for 3 months trying to figure it out.
Right.
You know.
Yeah.
So this AI and what you see is not what you get these days. It really isn't.
Yeah.
You know.
Did you see with the Grammys, like with the music? Some of the music that we've been hearing all this time, we thinking it's them. It's actually the AI. And my boy showed me, like, I lost a song, and I had this old record. He was like, "Look, put it in here. We could redo the whole track, everything." It came back sounding like the younger me everything. He was like, "I didn't know that this is what's been going on." And once you hear it, you like, "Oh, that sounds like the radio. This is what's been going on the radio the whole time." Oh, wow.
Yeah, I feel bad for UND because the music industry is really going to be hit by this. Any artist, any type of artist.
It's cooked. It's cooked. It's cooked. Like the way you win is live performance for now. The novelty of actually people have to be able to see you and see that it's actually you. So no matter what the music or the computer do, what happens when you show up to a place?
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And that's your only novelty. Mm-hmm.
So until they put that hologram up there that can do all the things.
Until the hologram come. Or the robot.
But in some ways, it's pretty good. I know Beanie Siegel, because he got shot. He don't have his full breath anymore. He was able to make a new album using that to now project, be his voice.
So now he has to rap over that when he's live, though.
Right, but he probably never do a live show or like
he can't. Right, he can't do a live show because his health.
Right,
right. That's my favorite rapper, man.
I'm afraid of what it's going to look like when it has you robbing the bank.
Right.
How break to the store.
Right.
Time stamped, ring camera,
or cheating on your spouse or something like that. Somebody trying to get back in.
Thank you, Doc. I'm like, that was AI. That was not me.
You know what? Stop it.
It wasn't me.
I told you to throw it out. I told you to throw it out there.
If you ain't put your hand on me, that was not me.
I don't even move like that. I'm not as good as I'm not that good.
Right. Baby, you think I'm that smart? I'm that good?
Yeah, no. It's scary out there. But like I said, when they do 45 minutes segments, they can't do that. AI can't do that. So that's where you're going to win at. You know what I mean? That's where you'll continue to win with the live shows.
Mm-hmm.
She got a live show coming up tomorrow, right?
Yep, tomorrow night at Cafe Natido in Audubon, New Jersey.
Oh, okay.
So she's doing a show with a band and everything, Vaughn.
Okay, I didn't even know where Cafe Natido. All right, let me know. I'm gonna shoot up there.
Small spot, yeah. Please do pop out. But that's literally that's the goal. Creativity, paying all my bills is the goal. So between writing, and that's why AI is so scary for me because I'm writing. It's true. Sometimes still pen and paper. So people do. I've lost bids on stuff because people are using AI to write the song or to record the song. We come up with some ideas and they're like, "Oh, I ran this through this program and I like this version better." That's wild to me.
Right.
And that's why go ahead, Vaughn.
No, I'm saying I fought with my production team like crazy because some of the guys that they knew from like LA, they was like, yo, do this, that, and third, using the program. And I'm like, man, I'm not using that program to be creative. If I got to create a guitar, I got to create a drum, and I can't get none of these dudes to come in the studio or anything like that, I might. But usually I'll play it or I'll hum it out and have it redo it with the sound. But as far as the bass creativity, and you lose so much because, like she said, you can't compete with that computer because it's perfect. It has so many artists inside of that thing, inside of that machine, that it mimics everybody. Like I heard it sound like Chris Brown and Trey Songz on the same song. I'm like,
wow.
What do you want to do? You know what I'm saying?
And it sounds like it's a lot faster, where it might take you a week or two to write a song.
Immediate.
Throwing them out.
Right.
Immediate.
You can have 20 songs in about 10 minutes to go through to see what you like.
Yep.
Yes.
Sat down and wrote and took a week.
Yep. Seriously.
So, I will say this is my last day here. I'm going to my new album, Flash is Lonely at the Top.
Yo, damn, you stupid, yo.
I'm singing background. I'm singing background. We're gonna go on tour.
Yeah,
you ain't gotta sing nothing. You ain't gotta sing. You just give them, let them take a sample of your voice. It'll even do the singing for you. That's the craziest part about it.
And it's going to be that's why so many talentless stars out there right now.
Mm-hmm.
So many.
It lets you. It lets you know that all this time when you've been wondering like how this person got on, how did they do this? This is what's been going on in the background.
Mm-hmm.
This is exactly what happened. Like it's scary. It's scary and it's so good. Like how you said it took you 2 weeks. Imagine having 2,000 artists and producers in the studio at one time to work on your one song. That's what you get with this. Wow. And you get all of the industry artists, and then you get all the underground artists that put their stuff into this machine, and it just puts it all together.
Wow. Well, that's why either live performances are going to start going up or they're going to kill them, right? Mm-hmm. One of the two. It's going to be like you have to pay a lot for a live performance because it's not many people can do it. You know, you start seeing when you go to shows and this person is terrible. They have no stage presence. They don't know how to captivate the crowd. You can't fake that, right? So I'm not going to see you again. Once the word gets out, I'm not going to see you. And it's not too many Chris Browns out there or Ushers, the people that really give the shows anymore. Mm-hmm. So I think that it's tough. This is like the tour with New Edition and everybody's on tour right now. So it's like, yo, this is real music. These people are really performing, boys and men. They're really singing. This is real. We can see it. We can hear it. They turn the music off and they're harmonizing. You're not getting that anywhere else, right?
But that's why, like you said, those seats are thousands of dollars if you want to sit close.
Right. And some people, they, think about the younger people, this is brand new to them. Like, wow, what is that?
Right.
In front of me. Right. I can hear the harmonies. Where the music go? It's acapella. What's that mean? Like, so it's going to be interesting to see in the next 5 to 10 years what things look like. The landscape is changing so fast, fast. The laws and stuff haven't caught up with, because they can still use Chris Brown's voice to do something, and he gets no money for it.
Right?
They can use your likeness.
The record, because you sign that over to the record label when you sign that contract. But one of the things, like with the tour, with the stuff that I'm doing now, I told them like our selling point is everybody's online, but who's on stage?
Yeah.
So so that's what when I send out, I'm talking to the venues and I'm talking to the artists and all of that. That's my main thing. And the thing about it, the computer, it makes it sound good, but it doesn't get better, like talent wise. It keeps doing the same thing. When you have people that are performing and they keep doing it, they get better. They get more stage presence. Like you said, they start to connect with the people. There's no connection with this whole AI situation. And I think it's not. I don't think it's going to do what people have projected. I think people are getting tired of it a little bit because they want something. They want the real. They want something real. Even
so.
right now. Me too. Right.
What time are you performing?
First set is at 7:30, and then the second set will start probably around 9:45.
Okay.
Well, question: will it be $900 because tomorrow's V-Day?
Oh yeah, yeah.
So for this event specifically, there is a $50 reservation fee.
Okay.
But the
That's
cool
cool.
thing about this restaurant is the $50 will be applied to your food purchase.
Oh, nice. It looks like they have a really nice menu.
Yeah, it's a nice, cool place, up and coming. And yeah, so you're not losing $50. You're gonna eat $50, and anyway, you're gonna eat $50.
Okay.
That's the only thing about this. There's no cover charge. I did Wilson's a couple weeks ago. Wilson's charged you $20 to get in the door with a $5 processing fee. That $20 is just gone. Anything you eat or drink is an addition. At least this $50 goes to your food.
Right. That's cool.
I like the concept.
Okay, that makes sense. So then, how do you
make a reservation?
There is a phone number, and now you're gonna make me.
Oh, sorry.
Phone number, but it is on my socials. I'll do it that way.
Okay.
Check me out on Facebook, Instagram, DYANIMYLES. And not only see about tomorrow's show, but in general, I'm always working. I really am. I've been singing for my supper for a couple of years now. It's coming up on the season where I'll be doing some festivals. So the outdoor venues where they pay me and you don't have to, those are coming up too. So
DYANI
MYLES. That's on Instagram or Facebook.
Got you.
Thank you.
Yeah, definitely. We'll give that at the end, but yeah, we could definitely try to see if we can pull up. You have to make a reservation first, right? No, show up at the door. All reservations.
Just gonna warn you: the pictures that you see on Instagram and Facebook, that's Deani Star. Who you have tonight is Deani Miles. You see, it's a little different. It's a little different.
Okay.
This who you see at the supermarket. I didn't have a whole lot of time tonight. So Deani Star is who you see there. That's another reason when you talk about strong, independent women having a hard time. Men see that and think, and it's not even catfishing. It's just literally, like get dialed up for the show. This is who walks around on a day-to-day basis. But this is who's holding the pen. This is who's holding the pen.
I'm going to your Instagram. Let me get on your Instagram real quick. What we talking about over here? Hey. Okay.
Cool. That's cool. That's definitely a good thing. So, everybody, try to go out, check it out, reserve. We'll definitely follow and definitely look up some things, and then hopefully we can collab. I sing a little bit. I sing solo most of the time. Solo. Me.
I knew you was going.
The dad jokes.
But Vaughn does sing, and he does a lot of things. So this would be good. We can collab with some things. That'd be cool.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
So we're gonna wrap it up. I want to thank everybody for coming out tonight. I want to thank for all the comments, Maria and everybody else that was in the chat. Thank you for that. Check out all the socials. Donnie, give out your social one more time, some of your socials so people can find where you're at.
I am Deani Star or Deani Miles on Instagram or Facebook. It's DYANIMYLES. But I also, I got music out there. If you look up Deani Star, DYANI Star, I do have music out on all streaming platforms. I have 3 albums. And I'm just grateful. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate the dialogue. I appreciate the open-mindedness of these individuals here tonight. It's been a pleasure speaking with you all.
Oh no, thank you. And you know what, in the room, in the Nothing But Answers room, throw your stuff in there for us.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
we can find you. Right, definitely put it in there.
will.
We all can see you. But again, another good week. And also go to our YouTube channel, like, subscribe, hit that notification button. Please get us in our algorithm. Nothing But Answers, Facebook. Invite your friends to the group. We love the comments and the questions. And usually I'm writing there, so I know you guys get upset, but it's okay. You can give your wrong answers and I'll correct you. Also, jump on our TikTok as well. We have a TikTok, Nothing But Answers. Please go there, subscribe. We put some posts up and things of that nature. Just jump on there as well. But again, we thank you for everybody for coming out tonight. We will see you guys next week at the same time, same place. Everybody say good night.
Good night.
Good night. Good night. Good night.
Do it. Have a good one.